What's going on, guys? We are going to do some work on the 240. Not much though, but just going to put the transmission on the engine, and we're going to put a new clutch on it. So just getting ready to put back in this bad boy. So yep, engine, sr20, new clutch, brand new competition stage 3, I believe, 6-puck. And yeah, I got a big ass mess, so gotta clean up the garage a little bit. Tranny's way over here, just trying to get that on there. Oh yeah. So we gotta pull this bad boy out and clean up some mess, but we'll get there, and possibly swap tires again, because you know, drift car life. Drift cars. Now we got that out of the way, we have room to put the engine on the trans and play with the hoist. So close the garage up real quick, even though it's a nice day. I was just really windy. Don't want all that noise coming in. So let's get this engine and trans mated up. So just a quick once over on this engine and trans setup that we have. Obviously sr20. We have a broken cam angle sensor cap, like all of them do. And then little T28 turbo. A lot of people take the ones off the S15, or yeah, S15 Silvias, or the like just in the later SRs. Tubular manifold. I got downpipe. I got a full exhaust on it too, or full exhaust for it. We got to just kind of get a little bit of this going because the previous owner decided to, I don't know what the heck this was supposed to be. Obviously it's just a plug off for the heat, but dude, a kink line? Come on, let's be real. So got this all done. Doing just a little check over. I got it as a project, so that's not fun. And just simplify speed SR trans. Nothing amazing. But we do have brand new competition clutch. Pull this out. So, alignment tool. 6-puck sprung, so be a little easier on the transmission. New pressure plate, all that good stuff. Brand new throwout bearing, which definitely replace every time because you don't want to have to deal with that crap. And then new flywheel. And this is what the old stuff looked like. As you can see, there's a huge groove right here, a big lip from just like, I'm assuming clutch kicks and all that crap. Plate isn't terrible. Well, actually, never mind. Scratch that. That is terrible. There's like no surface stuff on it. And as you can see, really bad. So, got a brand new one. And we'll get this in the air and install everything and torque it all down. Pulled out the old shift fork and bearing assembly. Still haven't put the new one on. More than likely I will have to run to my friend's house to press it back together. I haven't unpressed it yet, but we were just cleaning everything up. So we got the bearing with the sleeve, the shift fork all cleaned up, just a little wire brush, and believe it or not, I use oven cleaner. It's a foaming compound, and it takes all the hard grease off in a little wire brush and cleans everything up, and it's super cheap. So boom, just like that. I'm gonna clean this up and put the new sleeve on. So that's what happens when you take a nice wire brush and a little bit of this cheap crap. Oven cleaner, heavy duty. I think I paid, I don't see the price, but I think I paid like $2 for a can, maybe, not even, and it's a lot cheaper than brake clean. So I don't know, little tip for you guys. So just like that, it's on all the way down. And all I did was the hammer trick. You just kind of start it with preferably a brass hammer and get a socket to go around the outer edge, because this is this part, and then the bearing actually goes down pretty far there. So all good, all cleaned up. We'll put it on the trans, and then we'll work on the clutch with the clutch on the engine and get that all squared away. So real fast, don't forget to Loctite these bolts on here. And I also got the new pilot bearing in, so that was kind of a pain in the ass to pull out unless you have the proper tools, which you can rent from Harbor Freight or wherever. But once you get when you get that back in, just tap it in with a hammer and a socket. Don't know what size offhand, but it goes in pretty easy. And then don't forget your Loctite. I'm using blue 243, so Loctite it on there, make sure it works good. So we got pressure plate and flywheel, clutch and all in. And just real quick, the torque specs on the flywheel are about 95 to 101. And then the torque spec on the pressure plate itself is about 30 foot-pounds. So, and don't you forget this little guy. So when you put everything on, this way the splines are lined up and the transmission can slide on really easy, because we're about to do that next. Alright, we got the engine and trans mated up. It was a little bit more difficult to mate up the trans than I was expecting. Kind of sweaty, it's heavy, whatever. But that is the end product. So I'm gonna go put this in the corner of the garage real quick, because unfortunately I don't have time to put it into the car today. But that's it. Nice. So just like that, everything's all put away and everything, and I gotta bring the car back in. Sorry it wasn't that exciting of a vlog, but whatever. We'll get around to it and do some more fun things, like maybe this weekend. So see you next time.